Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to share a few important points with you about an upcoming social emotional learning survey that the district is putting out for students in grades 3 through 5. This survey opens on Monday, November 30th and closes Friday, December 18th, just before break. I want to go over with you what the student survey will look like so that you can help get your kids on the student survey. The survey is looking at the different social emotional learning competencies that are listed here. The students in grades 3 through 12 throughout the district will be taking a survey about growth mindset, social awareness, emotion regulation, and self-efficacy. The topic is made up of several questions to help really understand the topic holistically. And the goal is for 75% of students across the district and schools to complete the surveys. Of course, our goal is to try to get 100% of our students to respond to the survey during this window. I'll be monitoring the survey and giving teachers information and feedback if we notice that a student hasn't taken it yet, things like that. They're also looking at different supports and environment. So we're also looking at pieces around school safety, a sense of belonging, the student-teacher relationships, the school climate, and then in grades 6 through 12, they're going to be looking at diversity and inclusion. One important point about the survey is that this survey is available in several languages. So when the student logs in, teachers, they can select from the following languages. Students can take it in Arabic, English, Spanish, Russian, Somali, Vietnamese, and the simplified Chinese. So if you have specific students that are perhaps LYA and read in that language, they may want to switch to the preferred language for them. But of course, it needs to be about something that they can read and understand themselves. So try to monitor that closely. So you'll start by putting the following URL on your board in your classroom, which is surveys.panoramaed.com/HCPS, and you want that in nice big bold letters on your whiteboard. The students will enter their student ID as the access code. There is no special access code for students to take this survey. It is simply their 7-digit student ID. All of our students should know that because that's how they get lunch. That's how they log into Clever. So make sure that the students know it's just their student ID, and then they're going to click the word enter. You're going to have a script that you're going to read to the students, and it's pretty simplified, but you'll read that script to the students to help them log on and get started with this survey. The online piece is that they have to be connected to the internet, so any device will work. I believe iPads will work, things like that will work, so any of your students who are at home. It's probably not ideal to have them do it on the phone, but if they need to, they can do it on a smartphone device at home as well. You'll notice that the icons here have what the screen would look like if it was given on a smartphone device. And they'll see two parts to their survey. They're going to see the SEL competencies, which is to click the green button to start that survey. And then the second survey is students about school, and there's a second survey there. Here you'll see where they can toggle between English, and in this case they only have Spanish, but like I said, we're going to have 7 languages for students to choose from. I would be careful with this so you don't have kids who are being silly trying to pick some other language they don't read or speak. I would really consider this to be if I know a specific student in my class could use it in Spanish, I might go over and help them toggle to Spanish. Then they're going to click Start Surveys to begin. After the students have answered all the questions on their survey, they need to make sure to hit the blue Submit button. The survey does not automatically save, so if a student just goes up and clicks the red X and exits out of the web browser, their survey will not be saved. They'll have to go in and take it again. So remember, the only way that that's going to save anything is if they hit the blue Submit button. And they need to complete both portions of the survey in one sitting. So you can't do survey 1, log out, and come back and do survey 2. They have to do both surveys in one sitting. I was told that the survey should take 15 to 20 minutes most. So maybe plan 30 minutes to go over the script, have them do the surveys, ensure that they've all hit the blue Submit button, and go from there. Once the student has hit the submit button, their screen will say, "Thanks for taking the survey." I would have the kids leave that up for you so that you can ensure that everybody has actually hit the submit button and thanks for taking our survey. I'm going to be providing you by this email a proctor instructions and the script and the slides that I just went over with you so that you can help get your kids started with this survey. And again, you have between November 30th and December 18th to do this survey. So please set aside some time over the next 3 weeks to get that in. Thank you.